Good Boxing Day win. Whew! But we had to ride our luck a bit in that second half. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. It's a very tired Thomas and Ian with you here for another review of another Oxford United game. Today, on Boxing Day, the Yellows were at home to AFC Wimbledon. So just quickly, before we jump into the game, here's the team news. Oxford, as you would expect, not much different from the side that played last time out. Only Obita came in for Shadipo. But other than that, it's the same side we would expect. Mark Sykes continues to be ostracised from this side. If you've got any comments on that, let me know, because it does look like he is going to be out of the door now come January. Wimbledon missing a couple of good players. Obviously, Pigott and Woodyard, two key players for them being missing. But other than that, you know it's going to be a strong Wimbledon side. It's going to be a tough game. Let's see how these Yellows got on.
Sensational scenes, you know, and it's a win, baby! Ah!
It is, Thomas, it is. A good first half performance from Oxford United, followed up by a bit of a backs to the wall defensive job as well. But it ended up being Oxford United 2, AFC Wimbledon 0.
Ian, this was a game of 20 minutes and then another 70 minutes. What happened in the opening 20 minutes?
Yes, for the first time this season, Oxford raced into a 2-goal lead. Two very smartly finished goals. The first one was a good move, a good ball in from Ruffles along the floor, which came to Obita. He managed to get himself a bit of space about 10 yards out and stroked it past the goalkeeper into the bottom left-hand corner. Go on, finish it. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Woo!
Ian, what happened?
Get in there. Come on, you Yellows. Very nice finish. His first goal for Oxford United. Oxford followed that up very quickly with another goal. It was quick thinking by Liam Kelly on a free kick, who just dinked a ball over the wall into the channel for Matt Taylor to run behind and smash a volley into the back of the net past Truman for 2-0. We see a bit of Liam Kelly. Good free kick. Inventive. 2-0. 2-0.
What
Come
finish?
on!
Is that Taylor? Yeah,
Matty
that's
Taylor.
a great goal.
Oxford all over Wimbledon at this stage, Thomas, and looked really good for the 2-0 lead at that point.
Yeah, they looked fantastic at that point. They were absolutely flying, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then what happened in the next 70 minutes, Ian?
70 minutes, but not... didn't mean Oxford didn't miss some chances as well. There's a couple of notable chances Oxford did miss, but Wimbledon certainly got into the ascendancy in this game and started to look better. Some of their crossing in the early parts of the game was freaking horrific, but they are a difficult side to play against. They do get the ball forward quickly. They are very good at what they do, and they did start to create chances. And my God, Oxford did have to ride their luck on more than one occasion. Starting with a ball into the box, which was somehow cleared off the line by James Henry. I'm not sure how. It was good that he stayed on the line from the first initial part of the corner being cleared. He didn't just run out. He did stay there. Then Jack Stevens made a good save from Oxford appealing for offside, which wasn't given. And it just felt generally that Wimbledon eventually would get that route back into the game by getting the first goal. But Oxford, if you want to talk this one through, Thomas, Oxford did miss a sitter at the end of the first half.
Oh, the one across the box where he just fluffs his lines completely and just, like, balls pull back to him and he just absolutely slices his foot through it and misses the ball entirely, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, yeah. It's a bad finish from a good move.
It was bad. It was bad.
But what I don't understand, like, there, it just seemed like one of those instances where just overplaying. Taylor had the ball about 8 yards out. I don't know why he's not shooting. And McGuane, for whatever reason, he hasn't had his shooting boots on today. But Oxford go in half-time leading by 2-0. Have you got anything to really add on that one, Tom? Anything you saw?
First half, they were value for money, right? Like, they were the better side. It's the second half where you started to get nervous. The second half was, the first 20 minutes was complete dominance from Wimbledon. I mean, how many balls did they manage to get in the box? Jack Stevens must have had at least 5 or 6 stops in the second half. It was fantastic.
Absolutely. He made a number of good saves. There was a really good block by Rob Atkinson as well, and another clearance off the line from James Henry. But yeah, it was at times you felt, and I can understand why people would think this, it did feel a little bit like the Swindon game, because Oxford did seem to not be able to play any football in the second half. But they, I wouldn't say they got away with it, but they defended resolutely enough.
I think a lot of credit needs to be given to Wimbledon for their reaction. Like, going down 2-0 was obviously the least ideal thing that could have happened for them, and it was really stressful. But they got their stuff together. They had a lot of chances. I mean, Wimbledon fans, I imagine you're really angry at the finishing in that game, because it's not like they did not have the chances to at least equalize in that match.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's one chance that sticks out in my mind in this second half, and it was McGuane again, from a pullback, and he's arrived onto the ball about the penalty spot, and he's just scuffed it wide. So it wasn't his day in front of goal. But I generally thought he played well. I thought he did all right in centre midfield today. Is there any real standout? Obviously, Jack Stevens is going to get our man of the match, I would imagine. But any other standouts in an Oxford shirt for you, Tom?
Jack Stevens was great. I thought Taylor did a really good job leading the line today. Outside of his goal, he recovered it quite well. Adji, when he came on, did his job. He was all over the place, running, carrying, cutting the ball down. Goran, outside of his head injury and stuff, did a pretty good job just stopping them from ever getting a move going. It was. I thought Oxford were value for money in this game. I thought, as much as they rode their luck, it was a good result.
Yep, good result. Good 2-0 win. Move on to Plymouth now on Tuesday night. Obviously, Alex Goran is going to be suspended for that game after picking up his fifth booking. It was only a matter of time before he did pick it up, but he had to pick it up in this one, eventually hacking down too many Wimbledon players. But that'll mean Jamie Hansen has an opportunity to come in and maybe not cement a place, but certainly maybe put himself more in the manager's thoughts. Otherwise, I imagine he's going to go in January, or not go out on loan in January. But happy with the win. Oxford move up to 15th in the table now. It's back-to-back victories for the first time this season. And to do it on Boxing Day as well, Thomas. It can only be a Christmas miracle. Is there any other way to describe it?
No. And it was a really fun watch. And really quickly, those of you that came and watched it with us, thank you so much. It was really fun to have you there, chatting with you guys, watching it live. Hopefully, we'll do a couple more of these as the year goes on.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I think if you're an Oxford fan, you got to be really happy. 6 goals in the last 2 games, nothing conceded, and you're moving up the league. You're into 15th now. Starting
to right the wrongs of earlier on in the season, and just good performance. Got the goals, as you said, battled away, got the win. You know, you always talk about. Well, I remember somebody always talk about my brother. Get a solid 2-0 win is what we need. That was probably the epitome of a hard work, solid 2-0 win.
Yeah.
But enjoy it, Oxford fans. That'll pretty much do it for this review. This review is obviously up on the channel. You can go and check out bits of the live stream we did as well, where we talked about the Oxford game and the Leicester versus Man United game too. So it was a long old live stream feed for us. But enjoy the victory. We'll move on to Plymouth on Tuesday night. There probably won't be a review of that one, but we'll probably sum it up in the preview for the game next weekend, or whenever we'll do it. But you'll hear from us very soon. And thanks very much as always. And it's peace out from me.